What has this process been like for you so far?
This process has been great. It's obviously it's high level at this stage. But I'm just trying to have fun with it, man. Take it all in one day at a time. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. So that's the mindset I have out here.
I see you smiling. You seem pretty happy. What are your emotions like right now?
I mean, first of all, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here in the draft combine. I'm happy, just because I'm just out here. I'm competing. I'm doing what I do and I'm doing what I love. So, I'll never be sad. When I'm playing, basketball. So that's pretty much why.
Coming out here, were there things that you wanted to specifically show on the court?
Yeah, I wanted to show, that I'm one of the best shooters, and I also wanted to show that I'm one of the best defenders. Those are my two main focuses.
Do you feel like you showed those things today?
I feel like I showed them in flashes. Definitely can always improve, but yeah, I definitely hit some threes and compete on defense, and that's all I can ask for. At the end of the day, you know it's going to come down to the decision makers, not me. So that's all I just try to put myself out there, and whatever happens, it happens.
What are some of the things you think you need to improve on to succeed at the NBA level?
Being able to play after multiple dribbles, when guys run me off the line, being able to create for myself, create for others, whatever it may be. Being able to guard the bigger wings, the LeBrons and the KDs and the Paul Georges, guys that are bigger, being able to be physical with those type of guys, because the wing position right now is probably, arguably with the point guard, the most stacked position. So probably that.
Was there anything in this process that surprised you at all? Was it all what you expected, or?
It was pretty much all what I expected. I had heard a lot about the interviews and and some of the questions they asked, but
What was the best question you were asked?
the best question I was
Or
asked,
most memorable, or craziest or funny?
one team asked me. They said, we want to put you on Steph Curry. How do you stop him? And I said, there's not much you can do. You just have to hope he misses. You know what I mean? There really wasn't much, I could say to that, but that was probably the most, the question I was like, can't answer that for you. But yeah.
What do you bring to an NBA team?
You said what?
What do you bring to an NBA team?
I bring shooting ability, defending, compete, high basketball IQ, and underrated passer.
Why should an NBA team draft you?
I'm gonna bring it every day. I've been in college long enough to know, how to play this game. I have a high basketball IQ, and I can space the floor. So.
Guys, one question. Let's take it.
What's your one thing you need to work on the most to improve on the court?
The thing I need to work on the most, probably getting to the basket, finishing at the rim, getting to the free throw line, becoming a more versatile scorer, probably.